Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is Crochet Podcast number 47. So guys, I am finished with my 3D squares. I've been making 3D granny squares from this book right here. I bought my book at Joann, but it's available on Amazon. But if I were you, I would see if my local library had it first. That way you could just check it out and see if it's something you're interested in, or you can check on your digital library and it might be there too. So I know Indiana's digital library does have a copy of this for available to be borrowed. So yeah. So I've been making tons of squares, well, 35 squares total, out of this book to make a blanket with for me to enter into the fair. So I finished off the rest of the 3D squares that I need. And let me just show you those real fast. The last time I was working on the festive wreath, and really I was almost finished with it. I just needed to sew 2 sets of the holly leaves on. And this one was a lot of fun to make. There was a lot of different kinds of stitches, so it was pretty fun. So the colors I used are, well, first of all, the yarn that I used is Paint Box Cotton DK. I got it from lovecrafts.com, and it's a 3-weight cotton. It's pretty soft. I enjoyed working with it. But I used paper white. This one right here is called Racing Green, R-A-C-I-N-G, Racing. This red is called Red Wine. And then this green right here is called Grass Green. I think last time I called it Spearmint, but it's Grass Green. So that is my festive wreath. The next square that I made was the Dahlia square, and I got it all finished up. Isn't she so pretty? I really enjoyed making this one too. So let me see. So the colors that I used are, see if I can remember these. So this dark yellow is called Daffodil Yellow. The inside, it looks like a cream color, but it's a very light creamy yellow, and it's called Banana Cream. So this color right here is called Raspberry Pink. Then we have a bubblegum pink. No, that's not bubblegum pink. That is blush pink. And let's see, this pink right here, the outer trim is called Ballet Slippers. So those were the colors I used on this one. Like I said, I had a lot of fun making it. And yes. So the next square I made it's just simply called Circle. I did not enjoy making it as much as what I thought I would, but here she blows. It took a long time. I didn't think it would take a long time to make, but it took a long time. So we've got paper white, we've got tea rose, washed teal, lime green. This is that daffodil yellow. This orange is, it's not Paint Box Cotton DK. It is DMC Baby Cotton in the colorway orange. And then the middle here is bubblegum pink. So here's that one. I mean, it turned out cute. I just did not like making it, but she turned out, she's a little bit bigger than some of my other squares, just a tiny hair bit bigger. Nothing, you know, too major. And then the last 3D square that I had to make was the daisy square. And I did have fun making this one, even though I did mess it up. But I just went with it and just done what I could. So the colors that I used were the ballet slipper This is the grass green, the lime green, the paper white, and then the daffodil yellow. So I was watching, I don't know if anybody out there has Peacock, but there's a show on there. It's like 6 or 7 episodes long, and it's called, I'm pretty sure it's called The Thing About Pam. It was so good. It was so interesting. I kept trying to work on this square while I was making it, and somehow I messed up because my stitches were not right, so I had to do a little bit of fudging to get my stitch count back to the right way, because I kept pulling it out. I'd be like, oh, I messed up, and I'd pull it out, and then I'd be like, oh, I messed up, and pull it out, until finally I was like, I'm not going to work on it anymore while I'm watching Pam, but I'm also not going to rip it out anymore. So she's finished. Yay! So that was the end of my 3D squares that I needed to make. So I have been working on just the solid color granny squares to get this blanket finished off, and I am so close, guys. I'm so close. I'm like, I need 11 more squares to go, but I have this big huge stack of squares that I've made, and I'll show you real fast. I'm not sure of the colors, but I think this is called like Dusty Rose. We've got that DMC Baby Cotton and Orange. I believe this is Raspberry Pink. Duck egg Blue. We've got Sailor Blue. We've got the Lime Green. And we've got Ballet Slippers. We've got Blush Pink. This one is called Aubergine. Melon Sorbet. And Pistachio. And I need to weave in the ends of Pistachio. I finished him on my lunch break, and I didn't have a needle to weave in his ends, so I will do that today. So I am working on one square. I have my bee bag full of different colors of cotton yarns that I haven't made solid squares out of yet. I think I'll need to repeat 2 more colors, but I'm working on this mustard one, so I hope I get that one finished today and a couple more finished. So I have been diligently working on those, and the majority of the squares I've used a 4mm hook, which is a G hook. Sometimes if it's an intricate middle, I will go down to the 3.5, which is an E hook. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. So I wondered, do you guys want to see like a rundown of all of the squares, the 3D squares here? Because the next time that you guys see any of this, hopefully it'll be in some sort of blanket form, because I am hoping this weekend to start putting these squares together. So I'm going to start here at making, just showing you guys. I'm not going to talk about the color or anything like that. I'm just going to show you guys the squares that I have made, and if you don't want to watch it, you can fast forward. Okay, so let's just grab us a stack here. So we've got a spider, a watermelon slice. This one was the ice lolly, and I turned it into a bomb pop. I think this one is just called Sweets, but I called it Sweet Treat, I think. It's very cute. We have a donut. We have a thundercloud, a cloud with a lightning bolt. We have a flamingo. We have a moon and star. And we have a chocolate chip cookie. So our next little stack here is the crab. I also didn't enjoy making this one. I mean, he's cute, but I just didn't enjoy all his little bits. We have the popcorn flower. Now, I did like making this one a whole lot. The fish. Learned a new stitch, the crocodile stitch. We have a cupcake. Oh, and the sheep. Bah. Is that what the sheeps make? The bah-ha-ha sound? I'm not a good sheep making sound. Sheep sound maker. Turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I liked the turkey too. We've got an avocado. My friend Danette likes avocados. She also likes kiwis. She had some kiwis on her desk yesterday. We have a starfish. I believe that this is the only square that is like this kind of square. Like all of the other ones are like a closed in granny. We have a succulent. This one was fun too. A sun. So there's that stack. And our last stack here, we've got an ice cream, an apple. I believe this is called lattice top pie, maybe. We've got a lion, roar. We have a turtle. This is the one that I deconstructed it and redone his square because his square was so small. So that way I could be able to use him. Oh, here's another pretty one. The sunflower. Here's probably my favoriteest one. It's like the most funny one, I think. It's the fried egg square on toast. We have a whale, which is super cute too. I'm not sure. I think this one's called like Bobble, maybe. We have a jellyfish. And then the last one is a dragonfly. So that is all of those 3D squares. I am done with the 3D squares. And then I have this huge stack. Let's see if we can get them all. This huge stack of just solid squares that I will put with them. I am going to do the flat braid continuous join. I first seen this on Yarn Joy podcasts. Yeah. Terry done it, and I've watched her video a couple times. I even had to ask her a question that now in retrospect I'm like, she probably thinks that I didn't pay attention to her video when I asked the question, because now that I was like, why did I even ask that? But anyways, I think I have pretty much got the concept of doing it. So I think I'll be ready to do it when it's time. 11 more squares to go. So I'm pretty excited. And that is all I have been working on. I have been working on nothing but these squares and this blanket for way too long. I cannot wait to get it finished because I really want to start working on something different. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a brand new project. I just want it to be different. Okay, moving on. I have got a show and tell. Mary Margaret sent in another blanket that she's working on, and I promise you, she is like the queen of color. No matter what she does with her blankets, it's like the colors and the way she puts those colors together, they are absolutely gorgeous. And I just absolutely love the colors in this blanket as well. So as you can see, she says she's just using scrap yarns, but it's absolutely gorgeous and I love it. And thank you very much, Mary Margaret, for showing me your blanket. I appreciate that, and thank you for allowing me to show it to everybody else, because I know everybody loves seeing all of the makes that everybody does. So if you want to share anything that you're working on or finished or anything like that, feel free to email me. My email is down below, and let me know if it's okay to share here on the podcast. And if you don't want me to, that's fine. I would still love to see it. So yeah, so please send me all of your stuffs. Okay, I do have maybe some notes because there was two things I didn't want to forget. And the second one is Lottie at Enjoying the Journey, Cancer as a Lifestyle. She has a crochet ministry. Do you hear it, Amy? She has a crochet ministry, and she has a call out for squares. She needs a little bit of help. She has, like, I guess a goal in mind of like how much she wants to get done for her ministry and get donated. And so she's asking anybody who can help to help with just sending her squares. I will link her video down below, and in the description box of her video she has her mailing address. So if it's, you know, something that you're able to do or something that you want to do, you know, please do it, I guess, if you're able and you want to. I'm going to start working on some regular squares for Lottie, and just, you know, send them in, get a couple done and send them in to her, and that way try to help out as much as I can. Yeah, so make sure you go over and check out Lottie. And if you've never met Lottie or never hung out with her, you're in for a real treat, because she is super cool, super cool. Okay, I do have some acquisitions, but I'm going to pause you guys and run downstairs and get them because I forgot to bring them upstairs. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I ran real fast too, so I may be out of breath a little bit. Okay, so the first thing I got from eBay. So I'm not going to have a link for it, but really all you have to do is go to eBay and type this in and it pops right up. I think I paid like $6 or $7 for this too, but it is a little book. It's called Quick and Easy Crochet. I tried to read it, but couldn't get that, and I couldn't see it. I think it's the color of it. Now I seen this, Julie at KS Mom Crochets, she has this book, and we're crochet twins. I don't know if anybody knows that, but we are. And she makes, let's see, I seen a gnome. Look, there's a gnome. Look at that pumpkin bear. That's so cute. Well, she makes this one right here, the Tudor Fence. And I just thought Tudor Fence was so cute. I really liked him a whole lot. And she does say that, excuse me, the Tudor Fence is, you can buy it off of Etsy just by itself. But I wanted to see what else was in the little magazine book type thing. And so I ordered it from eBay. It, oh wow, I got a good deal on that. It says US $19.99, Canada $24.99, and I got it for, I'm thinking like $7 something, and it was free shipping. And this was, says display until April of 2022, so it's fairly new. So I will be looking at this and making some stuff out of here. The next thing I got, I was so happy that I was able to snag one too. is a bag from Yarn Joy Podcast. Oh, I have so wanted one of her like striped patchwork bags for so long. I missed the first time that she sold her bags. I missed it and I was so sad, but I was able the second time that, well, the one time she done had the fall bags. I don't know if that was her first time. I'm saying it was her first time, but I don't know. But she had the fall bags. I missed that one. And then she had like a shop update on Etsy, and I was able to get the little bunny rabbit bag. And then this time she, you just emailed her with the bag style that you wanted. And I just love these bags so good. It's very, very well made. I'm saying extremely well made. Like, this is something that you would find in like a specialty shop for reals. I'll show you. Here's the inside. It has the little pockets. It has this little flap with the little button. I'm so excited to use it. I do have another little acquisition here. Not going to show it yet though, because it goes with something else, so I'll show it later. But I did want to show, it had a little thank you card in it, and oh my god, these are so gorgeous. Look at that. It is so beautiful. It's these papers, like companies, like they know how to get you, don't they? I love that. So I wanted to show you guys that too. So I was, like I said, I was super excited. I was able to get one of her bags. So now I need to be able to be done with this blanket so I can put a project to work on in here. Okay, really that is all that I've got for you guys today. Upcoming is this blanket. I went and turned my slip in for like pre-registration for the fair today, and paid my if you pre-registered your items, you got like $1 discount on your entry fee. So I only had to pay $4, and that's per person, not per item. I know some fairs do it per item that you donate, that you enter in, but my fair does it per person. So I only had to pay $4, but if I would have waited until the day of, I would have had to pay $5. So save myself a whole $1. And I was driving right by there when I was coming home anyway, so it's not like I went out of my way. But yeah, I've got 2 more things that I'm, fingers crossed, hoping that I get made, because they're halfway done for the fair. I did shave my list down considerably because I was like, Becky, look at this and be realistic about your, you know, about what can happen. And considering that it's took me almost the whole month of June to finish this blanket, and I'm still not done, and the month is almost over, realistically, I'm not going to be able to make a Pippi Longstockings doll like I wanted to. Realistically, I am not going to be able to finish my Beggar's Night Ball doily that I wanted to. There was something else I took off the list too that realistically, I am not going to be able to do the honeycomb bee wall hanging that Angelia at Crocheting House Mouse showed on one of her videos. Realistically, I cannot do all of this, but I have those ambitions. I wanted to do them, and I had them already typed onto my list, ready to go, but I had to go and remove them. But I mean, I could have left them there, because like the day that I go turn my stuff in, I can't amend my list, so I can add or take off stuff. There's just possibly no way that I will be able to add stuff. But I do have 2 unfinished projects to finish before July the 12th. And that is my autumn wreath and Freddy the Zombie Bear, I think. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I can breeze through this. We'll see, guys. Wish me luck. I know that you guys are going to be sending positive vibes my way, so I'm going to be absorbing those positive vibes into my hands to crochet faster because they're slow. Okay, so now I'm just prattling on about nothing, and I'll let you guys go. I am going to go and work on some more of these squares and watch some forensic files on Peacock. I've been hanging out on Peacock a whole lot here lately. Like I said, I watched the thing about Pam. Like, really, for reals, if you have Peacock, watch that. It is so good. You will not be disappointed. If you have Hulu and have watched that show Candy with Jessica Biel, it's along those same lines, but so much better, and I really loved Candy. So, but it's got Renee Zellweger in it. Some of the other people were like very familiar. I don't know their names, but I know Renee Zellweger plays Pam. And she does a fabulous job. She should get like some kind of award, because at the end they show clips of the actual Pam, and she's like spot on. It's like spot on. She does such a good job. But I've been hanging out a whole lot on Peacock. I've been watching the forensic files over there. Those are very interesting. You know, it's like sort of like cold case files, but they're not all about murder. 95% of them are. But there's a lot of them that are being like people being sick, like E. coli, and like forensically, scientifically, how they map stuff out. The last one I watched last night was about a priest up in Michigan. He was like an archdiocese or something like that, and it was in the 70s. Turns out he was like a Nazi war criminal, and like they used like forensic science to prove that he was. So that one was pretty cool. It was very interesting because it was like a little bit different. No murder. Well, there was murder. I mean, he over in Romania murdered a bunch of people during that time. But like once he came to the United States, as far as we know, he didn't kill anybody else. But they used like their science to prove that in Romania he was a Nazi war criminal. So that was pretty cool. So like I said, I've been hanging out a whole lot on there. I did try to watch that TV show Angeline. I just really could not get into it, so I moved along. And if you are a Downton Abbey fan, all of Downton Abbey is on there, including the new movie. So I haven't watched it yet. I'm saving it for this weekend, but it's like I want to have a Downton marathon and like blow through the whole TV show and then do the 2 movies, but I don't know if I can wait that long. Okay, so I seriously am rattling on about nothing. I'm just talking about TV shows. Well, just to balance it out, let me talk about the book I'm reading, because I do other things besides watch TV. I am listening to the book by Jennifer McMahon called The Children on the Hill, and it is very good. I love Jennifer McMahon. I hope that's how you say her last name. But I love every book I've ever read of hers. Has been exceptional. One of my favorite ones is called The Drowning Kind. I read that last year. It was so good. She's like up there with Simone St. James, whom I really, really like. So, but that's what I'm listening to right now. I was listening to the Book of Accidents, but I accidentally let my thing expire, so I need to recheck it out. But yeah, and I listen to them for free on my Libby app, and all I have to do is download the app onto my phone, and I have my library card. I just go into Libby. You don't have to set up an account. You don't have to do anything. You open Libby up. She's going to ask you, what library are you using? You find your library, you put in your card, bam, you're done. That's it. Scroll and find you some books to read. That's all you got to do. That is it. Scroll and find you a book. You can read a book on your phone. You can listen to a book. It's absolutely free. And if you use Libby, you don't have to return them. She'll come and get them for you. You don't have to do anything. It's so easy. I love Libby. Love Libby. Okay, I for real am just talking about nothing now. So I'll let you guys go. I must be in a talkative mood this evening. So I hope I haven't bent your guys' ear too much that you'd be like, oh, she's just been going on about nothing. Because I have been this last little bit. Well, I better go show my dogs some love. I come straight home and come upstairs, and they're probably thinking, where's my mother's at? Okay, I'll let you guys go this time. And oh, I do have a new murder to talk about, so you may be seeing one of those videos this weekend. Yes, it's a very interesting one. Sad. They're always so sad, because anytime anybody loses their life, it is so sad. And this one was a little bit emotional at one point, so yes. But we'll talk about that in another video. So I will see you guys soon in another video, and leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys have been up to. Let me know what you're reading, what you're listening to, like podcasts. I love podcasts too. Somebody's riding a motorcycle. Let me know if you've been watching anything good on TV and where you've been watching it at, because I'm more than likely going to want to watch it too. Yeah, just leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. I am slowly making my way through the comments. I have been a little bit backed up on the comments because I've been spending all my time on these squares. I mean, it's like I'm consumed by the squares. I cannot wait to be unconsumed by the squares. I know you guys can't wait either. But I am going to spend one evening this week reading through my comments, you know. So, and commenting back to you guys. Okay, for reals this time I'm going to let you guys go. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.